Hello there, and welcome. I'm so glad you're here tonight. You've chosen to spend this quiet time listening to a gentle story about a life lived a very long time ago. A time when the great rivers flowed just as they do now, and people rose with the sun and worked in harmony with the earth in ways both simple and extraordinary. Tonight, we'll take a calm, unhurried journey to ancient Egypt and spend a day in the life of a farmer. This is not a story of kings or queens, nor of battles or conquests. It's something quieter, softer. It's about the rhythm of ordinary life, thousands of years ago, when the world moved slowly, and every sound, every breeze, every moment of light had meaning. So, if you're ready, I invite you to find a comfortable position. Allow your breathing to slow down and your body to feel heavy and calm with each passing second. There's nothing you need to do now except relax and let the gentle flow of words carry you back through time. Imagine the stillness of the desert night, the sound of the Nile River in the distance, the soft call of a night bird as the stars look down upon a land of golden sands and fertile fields. Let's step quietly into this world together and see how a farmer lived under the warm Egyptian sun. The first light of dawn touches the horizon, a soft band of pale gold stretching across the sky. The world is silent, except for the faint rustle of palm leaves in the morning breeze. Somewhere nearby, you can hear the gentle ripple of water against the riverbank, the Nile flowing endlessly, the lifeline of this ancient land. Our farmer wakes slowly in a simple mud brick home, its walls cool from the night air. He sleeps on a low bed made of woven reeds with a thin linen cloth pulled lightly across his body. The floor beneath him is hard, but swept clean. There is a quiet peace here, a sense that nothing moves too quickly. In the corner, a clay pot holds water drawn from the river the evening before. He rises without hurry, stretching his arms toward the low ceiling, feeling the warmth of the coming day. His wife is already awake, quietly grinding grain on a flat stone, the soft, rhythmic sound filling the still room. The smell of fresh bread, simple and warm, begins to rise. A clay oil lamp flickers gently before the daylight grows strong enough to replace it. Outside, the faint light reveals fields beyond the village, waiting patiently for the day's work. The farmer steps outside, barefoot on the cool earth. The sun rises slowly, turning the horizon from pale gold to deep amber. He breathes in the morning air, heavy with the scent of damp soil from the irrigation channels. The Nile has recently flooded, leaving behind rich black silt, the gift that makes farming possible in this desert land. He ties a simple linen kilt around his waist, the fabric soft and light against his skin. His tools, simple yet strong, are ready. A wooden plow, a hoe, a small sickle for cutting reeds. His ox waits patiently, chewing slowly on dry grass, a rope loosely around its neck. His son follows behind, carrying a clay jar of water for the long day ahead. They speak little. Words are not needed. The morning itself speaks. A quiet language of rustling reeds, of water shimmering in the canals, of the distant hum of others beginning their work. The day begins with the slow rhythm of plowing. The ox pulls steadily as the farmer guides the wooden blade through the moist earth. The soil turns dark and rich, ready to cradle the seeds. The sun climbs higher, but it is still gentle, casting long shadows across the field. Birds hop near the furrows, searching for insects disturbed by the plow. There is no rush. Farming is a patient art, a dance with time itself. After the furrows are made, the farmer scatters barley seeds from a woven basket. His movements are steady and practiced, each handful a promise of life to come. Later, he will cover them lightly with soil, using the flat edge of his hoe. He pauses often, not from fatigue, but to simply look at the river, glittering in the distance like a silver ribbon. Life depends on that ribbon. Without the Nile, nothing here would survive. It is more than a river. It is a companion, a protector, a quiet god flowing endlessly under the Egyptian sun. As night falls, the farmer's day draws to a close. The village is quiet now. Oil lamps flicker in tiny doorways, their warm glow painting gentle patterns on the walls. The sound of crickets hums softly in the dark. Our farmer sits with his family on a low mat, sharing a simple meal under the stars. The bread is coarse but filling, baked fresh this morning. There is onion, perhaps a handful of dates, and a small jug of beer brewed from barley. It is enough. Above them, the night sky unfolds in all its splendor. Stars shimmer like tiny lamps across the heavens. The farmer knows the constellations well. They guide him through the seasons, whispering when to sow and when to reap. Tomorrow will come, just as today did, with the same gentle rhythm, the same patient tasks. But for now, the world is still. The Nile flows quietly in the distance. The warm desert wind drifts through the palm trees, and sleep settles over the land like a soft linen cloth. As you listen, let yourself drift, as slowly as the river, into a deep, peaceful rest. Good night.